So today we start our newest project. That's right, one of these right here behind me, as you see. So we're gonna make a disc set for the kids. We already kind of have like a disc plow set for them, but I wanna make something much better, much more realistic, kind of like this. A single pull just like this. I wanna put tires on it. I wanna put the folding arms on it. I wanna make it super realistic, much better than the current ones now. We'll put lights on it, all sorts of cool stuff. I'm getting better with how I create stuff for the kids' vehicles. So I'm excited to get started on something like this. I'm gonna make it pretty much similar to this, but I wanna make folding arms, a nice disc set, maybe a plow set. I'm not too sure how we're gonna do that yet. But I wanna put tires on it, a tongue pull, lights, all sorts of fun stuff. So let's go up to the shop, start gathering our materials. Let's get started on this bad boy, I'm excited. So let's take a look at their current plows that we have. I'll just kind of briefly go over why I like them, why I don't like them. Let's grab, this is the first one we actually made right here. So let's set this down, take a look at it, and I'll kind of explain to you why I don't like it, what I want to change, what I think we can make better. So to start, it's pretty puny, not gonna lie. It's got 3 diggers in it. I want to put probably like maybe 12 on the new one. I want to add wheels to it. I want to make it a single pull. So there's tons I want to change about this. Does it work great? Yeah, it works fine. The kids love it. They have tons of fun with it. Y'all seem to enjoy it as well. But can I make it better? Yes, so that's what we're gonna do today. I think we're gonna use the same style of strap metal, something really thin. So the thing with this is, even though sometimes they get caught up in the dirt and the tractor starts to struggle, so you gotta be very, very cautious with your weight. So I'm gonna build it as light as I can because I can always add the weight after. But if I build it too heavy, then we're in a pickle and probably have to start over. So I wanna build it as light as we can, maybe add spots where we can add weights to it if we need to. So let's get some metal cut, gather the wheels, get everything probably bordered out. We'll start with the center frame, like this of the tractor, and then we'll put, that's why I don't like it too. It likes to just fall over like that. And then we'll put the wings and all sorts of stuff. So let's get started on it. I don't know if we'll finish it today. It's kind of a lot, but we're gonna at least get a good chunk of it done today, hopefully. As I am recording this, we have not yet used the kids' mower because the weather has just been awful. I really want green grass to be out before we use it. So we've been stuck inside a lot, working on tractors like this tractor, for example. The back arm that raises our trailers and stuff like that just doesn't work. So we're gonna have to tear into this. It feels like something's not connected in there because it feels like it wants to catch, but it doesn't. So we gotta tear into that, see what's wrong with that. Our hay situation, I know I mentioned probably like 3 or 4 videos ago the hay was going pretty quick. We're already out of coastal round bells, gone. It's the start of February, we're already out. So that's not good. We have tons of freezes still coming. There's nothing growing, so the hay is just gonna be. So I'm thinking probably next year a better strategy is probably to make more round bells because those always seem to go so fast. So maybe up the price of hair on the round bells and just produce more. You get about 12 to 13 square bells inside of a round bell, so you lose a little bit of money depending on how you price them. Let's find some metal and get to work. So I could do an angle iron like this for the frame. That would give plenty of spots to put hinges and stuff on it. But instead, I think we have tons of this thin strap like this. And I think we use that, and it's still viable to make all the things we need to do. So let's get that, start getting some of this stuff cut out. I wanna get the frame laid out, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, so I got the frame welded together. So here's basically how it's gonna sit. We'll put the single tongue right here that goes to the kids' tractor. So now you have an idea. So right here, I'm gonna put a little wing that hangs down. That'll be what we connect the other frame to. That'll then fold up and over. We'll do the same to both sides right here, and right here. That'll allow the other frame, we'll make it hingeable where you can tighten it, where it can fold over like a true disc. We'll probably put one here, a disc here, probably here, here. So it's gonna have at least 6 on the frame, probably 6 and 6. Probably gonna be too much, so we'll see as we go. But that's kind of the thought process. And then I wanna put, where's my wheels at? My wheels are somewhere, hold on. So here are the wheels. They're not as heavy duty, but that's okay. They're only gonna be used for travel. So what I'm gonna do is obviously they're gonna sit like so. It'll be riding forward. It'll sit like so, just like this. I'm gonna weld a rod that sticks out and a place for it to connect, I don't know, maybe in the middle or something like that. So when we wanna travel, we stick the rod up all the way. So this will be lower to the ground than the actual discs or plow or forks, whatever you want to call it. And then when we're ready to put this to work, then we can put it through the hole, raise the tires all the way up, and then the plows will be farther down than those. kind of like a real disc set. We're not gonna have hydraulics, we'll do it all manually. So that's kind of that. Let me finish welding this frame together, and then I'm gonna put on the side pieces where it'll hinge. That way we can hinge it up for travel, put it down. It's kind of a lot of welding, but let's get that going. So I was doing some thinking on this, and my original thought was to do like some hinges, put a few hinges here and here. That allows the other piece to go up. I'm thinking the route we'll go this time though is we'll make it, because if we do the hinges, it's kind of stuck to it forever. It's fixed. If it ends up being too heavy, we'll have to cut it off. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll make it interchangeable where we can go with it or without it. So we'll make it where it has a spot where you can bolt it in if you want it in travel mode, that means where it's up, or you can bolt it in where it's laying down. So I think that's the route I'm gonna go. So no hinges, but putting where it can bolt up and look like a real disc on travel mode, or when you lay it down, it also bolts in just like that. I think that's a little better. That way, if with the wings it's too heavy, we can take it off depending on the ground we're in. So I think we do that. So I think the next step is we have our main frame done. I think like the wheels and the tongue and all that is gonna be last, because depending on how high and low all this is, will depend on how you wanna do the wheels. So we'll have to do that last. So I think main step is getting the frame and everything kind of put together, depending on how long of teeth and everything you want to. So now let's get the sides. Let's get the sides frame built, make it slightly smaller than this, not as big, and figure out how we're gonna do the bolting system. Okay, so I've done a lot of work off camera because I can't record while I do all this. It's way too hard. So here's what we got. Updated on the frame. So I got some holes drilled here. I have a little piece with a hole drilled on there. I'll explain why in a second. Same for all the way around. Reminder, this right here will be at the front of the tractor. So here's the wings that are gonna connect to that spot. And this will all make sense why the holes are here. So this, when we're ready to work, we'll bolt in to the side, just like so. So it'll bolt in right there. And this one will bolt in here. And then we want to travel, we'll set it up top, just like that, and just like that. It'll travel just like so. And we'll do the same thing for this other side. It's pretty cool. I like it so far. Okay, so here's where we're at today. I kind of put the other plows on there to kind of give you a visual representation of what it's kind of going to look like. So that's where it'll connect to the tractor up front right there. These obviously, like I said, are bolted on, so we can bolt them onto the side. So when we want to lay them down to put them to work. We'll have the plows, the teeth, whatever you want to call it, sticking out on the side. We'll probably put one more beam from here down and put some of the teeth. We'll drill a hole here with the adjustable wheels. That way we can raise the lower the wheels for travel mode. It's pretty much finished. I think we got the bulk of it done today. Next video will be us finishing this up. I want to run lights on it, John Deere stickers. We'll do this one John Deere green. So I got to go get John Deere paint, some stickers, all sorts of stuff. I want to put lights on the back. We'll make it really cool. So next video will be us finishing it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Comments down below for anything you want to say. Thanks for watching.